Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle School. Today is Monday, November 6th, and the 8th. My name is Noah.
And my name is Hope. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
You may be seated.
Now Molly with the weather.
Tomorrow, 52 with a 50% chance of rain.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Adam H. and Braden S.
Today's lunch: pizza, cheese, or pepperoni, chicken patty sandwich, regular or spicy, bacon cheeseburger on a roll, barbecue rib sub, yummy baby carrots, seasoned potato wedges, crunchy cucumbers, and cherry tomatoes with a warm cinnamon.
Over to Joe.
In 1 second.
It's National Nachos Day.
Now a message from the superintendent.
I'm your interim superintendent, Berlita White. I've been fortunate enough to meet many of you already. But don't worry, if I haven't visited your school yet, I will be there as soon as I can to say hello and to hear from you. Thanks to you, we're off to a wonderful start this school year. When I'm visiting schools, I can see your creativity and how hard you're working. That only happens when you're at school every day. November is BCPS Attendance Awareness Month. Did you know that just missing 2 days of school per month is called chronic absence? Students who are chronically absent are less likely to graduate from high school on time. I know that graduation may feel far away, but it will be here before you know it. Let's get into a good habit now of coming to school. We miss you when you're not in school. We want you to be in class on time every single day. Now that the first marking period is behind us, take some time to think about what's going well for you this year. What are your favorite things about school? And what would you like to change? Remember, your teachers, your principal, and everyone else in your school are there to help you succeed. And I want the absolute best for you. I want you to love coming to school and to enjoy learning. Keep working hard, and I will see you next quarter.
The book fair will be open during all lunch shifts next week. You will also get to visit during your reading or LA class.
November is attendance month, and Friday the 6th grade had the best attendance with 89.9%. The 7th grade came in second place with 86.9%, and the 8th grade was at the bottom with 85.1%.
Basketball tryouts Wednesday, November 15th, immediately after school until 4:15 p.m. Middle school gym. In order to try out, you must be passing all of your classes. You must turn in a completed parent permission form and a physical evaluation form. These papers should be turned to Ms. Ryan no later than Friday, November 10th. See Coach Ryan or Coach Cerritos for questions.
The Trashy Fashion Show will be Friday, November 17th at 6:30. This year's theme will be mythology. Tickets are $3 for students and $5 for adults.
Trashy Fashion Show Club will meet Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week in room 212, ends at 3:30.
The badminton team will celebrate the end of the season on Tuesday, November 7th after school. Please meet in Coach Antonelli's room immediately after school. All badminton players should plan on attending. We will celebrate until 3:30.
Now Kai with the Native American Heritage Month fact.
Curtis was Vice President of the United States from 1929 to 1933 near North Topeka, Kansas, a part of Native American background. Curtis lived there for 3 years on a Kaw reservation. After studying law with a Topeka attorney, he was admitted to the bar 1881 and entered Republican politics in Kansas. He served in the U.S. Congress from 1892 to 1906, where he championed Native American rights to self-government with the Curtis Act 1898. He served in the U.S. Senate from 1907 to 1913, and from 1915 to 1929, he was a fiscal conservative and generally supported farm and veterans benefits. After an unsuccessful bid for the Republican presidential nomination, he became Herbert Hoover's running mate in 1928.
Over to Braden with the sports report.
Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle School. I'm Braden Buckley with your sports news from over the weekend. In baseball news, last week the Dodgers forced a World Series Game 7, but fell short to the Astros, and the Astros won the World Series. George Springer was named World Series MVP. Now for AFC North news. The Ravens lost to the Titans 23-20. The Steelers were on bye, and the Browns lost again by... The Browns were on bye. I'm just so used to saying that. I'm sorry. And the Bengals lost again by a final score of 23-7 to the Jaguars.
Now a book fair video.
People say that money can't buy happiness. Then again, people say all sorts of crazy things. $15 million would solve all my problems and then some. I could afford the college of my dreams, pay off my brother's student loans. My parents might actually start getting along again. Of course, being a multimillionaire might create a bunch of new problems. I think Mom and Dad will go back to loving each other after their financial worries are gone, but what if they don't? And what about Seth? He probably doesn't even like me. Not the way I like him, but what if he does? How do I know it's just for me and not my money? Maybe being ridiculously rich will be more trouble than it's worth. Looks like I'm about to find out. Look for Lucky in Love at your Scholastic Book Fair.
And now for the quote of the day. Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Desmond Tutu.
Thanks for watching. I'm Noah.
And I'm Hope. Better find all that you do.